You have people that you see in need and you feel helpless about what you may or may not be able to do. If it's not me, who will it be?
You can really hear it in his voice right there, too. Yeah. Nothing but the truth. Tonight, more pleas from folks devastated by flooding due to Hurricane Debbie. And right now, the need for volunteers, urgent.
And 10 Tampa Bay's Adoria Chumbe is here with that part of the story for us tonight. Adoria?
Frank and Dave, the need for help with basic things like cleanup and access to food continues here. Now, the Rotary International said that only 4 volunteers recently showed up to its disaster relief post to sign up. Tonight, neighbors and relief coordinators are calling on more people to lend a helping hand.
The shock has wore off, and now we just realize we're just a couple of old homeless people and have to rebuild from scratch. I just can't believe this is happening to everybody.
Laura Wallace was among the first to buy a home in Laurel Meadows in 2001. Like all her neighbors, her entire life sunken by Debbie's flood waters. And 10 days later, getting back to normal is taking its toll.
I'm looking at my neighbors, and I feel so bad for them because some of them don't have the resources or the money.
Of 85 homes here, only 4 had flood insurance.
It looked like they just plopped a few houses in the middle of the lakes,
And the average cost for a muck and gut process is between $15,000 to $50,000. That's why the neighbors are making a desperate appeal for volunteer services.
Please come. I mean, I might be a little ahead of the game on some things, but there are we have a lot of older people in this neighborhood. Half of them don't know what to do first.
Disaster relief groups like Rotary International say this storm has brought a unique challenge to their operation.
It's not large enough like we have Hurricane Ian, where you had your larger hurricane relief deploy their equipment because they're built for thousands of people. We're probably dealing with hundreds of homes that are affected.
And they've seen a drop in volunteers with less than a handful showing up.
If we had 50 to 100 volunteers a day at their Dutchman and at Bayside Church, that would be productive for us to start helping get these folks in order. We're now getting to the point where even if you can help them pack or repack some of their china and valuables.
People, please, if you can lend a hand, anything, please do. Food, clothing, shelter, vehicles you don't need for people to borrow. We'd be gratefully appreciated, or just a helping hand to help clean up yards. We're so overwhelmed.
And Rotary International has a disaster relief post at their Dutchman on Bay Vista Street, as well as Bayside Church on Bee Ridge. And that center is open between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. for you to sign up. Sarasota County also has its multi-agency resource center at the Sarasota Christian Church on Ashton Road. That one is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can also sign up on the county government's website to be a volunteer. But county officials now reminding as well that folks should keep safety in mind, wear your gloves, wear your masks, and drink plenty of water. Live in Sarasota, Adoria Chumba, 10 Tampa Bay.